of the BJP joining us as we speak. Mr. Malviya, congratulations. The exit polls at least giving your party a lead, but some numbers not so heartening. For instance, Uttar Pradesh, the ABP poll gives the BJP only 22 seats. The SP-BSP Gathbandhan gets 56. Was that your calculation too?
Well, I think you should keep the congratulatory message for the real thing on the 23rd. And our estimate is that the BJP on its own will be around 300 and the NDA will be a top-up on that. But directionally, all exit polls seem to suggest that the NDA is headed for a majority, and that's definitely good news. We'd like to see Prime Minister Modi back in the office with a larger mandate so that the work that's been initiated in the first 5 years can be taken forward in the next 5 years. As far as the numbers of various agencies are concerned, no, most certainly our expectation in Uttar Pradesh is not 22 as the ABP Nielsen survey has projected, and clearly they seem to be an outlier in a bunch of surveys that have come out. So we should, I guess, wait for the 23rd. Another aspect that I want to highlight is that invariably we've seen that the exit polls somewhere try and be conservative in their projection, particularly of the party that is leading. And historically it has been seen that the eventual numbers are 15 to 20% higher than what the exit polls predict. So if that were to happen, then certainly you will see that the BJP on its own will be comfortably placed. It will be past the halfway mark. But I guess we should wait for the 23rd to see eventually which way the dice rolls. Indeed. I'm told it's a busy day for you. So thanks very much, Amit Malviya, for joining us and sparing your time here. So the more and more results coming in, most of them giving the NDA the lead. The BJP leaders are not very happy. They're saying this is conservative. But Uttar Pradesh is interesting.
We've got starkly contrasting figures from different polls for Uttar Pradesh and for Tamil Nadu. But I think the general direction of travel is fairly clear, and this is very, very encouraging news for Narendra Modi and the BJP. But let's just pause. These are exit polls, and my sense is, in terms of share of the national vote, fewer than 1 in 3 of Indian voters will have voted for the BJP, and it may be at round about the 30% mark. So, yes, Narendra Modi looks as if he has won, but with the support of just 1 out of 3 Indians at the most.
But if you look at the data, Daniel, this question is to you. If you look at the data, one, the BJP has bounced back in the Hindi heartland. And second, in a state like Maharashtra, which has got 48 constituencies, 48, second after Uttar Pradesh. The BJP Shiv Sena alliance has worked, despite so many problems. Why?
I was saying this from the very beginning that it will work. Because it's a vote that they are used to voting for each other, and it's a vote that has been kind of covered with some kind of Hindutva, some kind of cultural nationalism, some kind of linguistic chauvinism, and that vote doesn't go out of that kitty. And if you really see the kind of posturing that the BJP and Sena did just before the elections, that sent a message that that we have to work towards voting together.
But what happened to NCP Congress?
NCP Congress alliance has worked very well. In fact, if you really see, they have worked on real issues in terms of the drought in Maharashtra, so on and so forth. NCP Congress also has very good candidates. If you really see from Nagpur to Mumbai, they are very good candidates. I think what really it's not helping the Congress in states like in Maharashtra, which are largely states that can be called Congress states, and have huge presence, is an edge of a national campaign. An edge of a national campaign. That because people, when they are voting for the prime ministerial candidate.
Do you agree with him, Mr. Upadhyay? National campaign, that's what Congress lacked, a national larger touch.
Yeah, they didn't really have. Apart from Rahul Gandhi, they have no other person who can go out and campaign. He's the only one going around.
They have Priyanka Gandhi.
Yeah, she was limited to UP most of the time. And where are the other leaders of the Congress? Why only family?
No, I think I think Amarinder made a very important point. It's like a mythological weapon. Priyanka Gandhi.
Karti, I wanted to make another point about these elections. These results will have immediate impact on some of the state governments. For example, Karnataka. You know, when you look at the performance of the BJP there, you have a government which is like, the tail wagging the dog, kind of 37 MLAs, and 80 MLAs of the Congress. So this government, I think, is going to collapse the moment the results are out. Secondly, Tamil Nadu, see, except one poll, everybody else is giving a good this thing to DMK. So if the DMK is doing so well, Palaniswamy and Pannirselvan government is going to go.
So this
we have a guest standing by from Srinagar. I quickly want to come to Lord Desai because you've been waiting very patiently, and then I'll go to him.
No, I just want to say, while Priyanka Gandhi is a good person, Rahul Gandhi plus Priyanka Gandhi against Modi plus Amit Shah. There is no contest.
Okay.
There just is no contest. Amit Shah is the real miracle of this campaign. He has Modi we always knew. But the way Amit Shah has worked the ground, it's amazing. I mean, people like him even less than they like Modi. But he is very efficient.
We have Wahidur Rahman, spokesperson.
Whenever somebody wins,
yes,
the same used to be said about Indira Gandhi, the same was said about Rajiv Gandhi. See, when you win, everything that you do looks brilliant. But when you lose, everything turns sour. So that is okay. That is the credit should go to the voter, in my opinion, because the voter is tired. Let us say the voter is tired of the Congress now, because the Congress could not come up with anything new, no new ideas. So the voter might have rejected the Congress. Like in 2014, it was definitely a rejection of the Congress and the way the UPA had performed for one whole long decade and the scams, everything put together. Again, this time, since the Congress couldn't come up with something good, it is a rejection of the Congress again. So it could be partly negative voting, it could be partly positive voting. But to give the credit to any one individual,